Let's try it again. Woo! If you're hearing this song, it means we did it right, and you are hearing that one and only podcast that is made just for you, the people of the greatest part of the United States and the greatest part of Michigan, that northern little part we all lovingly refer to as Big Rapids. It is What's Up Big Rapids. We are your hosts. I'm Chris James.
And I'm Pat Brooks.
Before we even get into it, we just want you to know, it doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter what you look like or what you've done. You are a loved and valuable member of this community, and we're going to try our best not to waste even a moment of this precious thing we call life. Right, Pat?
That's right.
That's a Prince
Just
reference.
like every week, no time. Don't waste it. Like, subscribe, comment, be a friend, tell a friend. We love you guys.
Pat and I are struggling here, gang. You're not supposed to tell your audience what's going on, but we are beleaguered we're beset on all sides by technological inefficiencies and shortcomings, and unfortunately, a lot of them are my fault. I tried to introduce something that I thought would improve our system. In fact, it made it worse. We removed it, and now we're having troubles anyway. So this is the third time we have done the intro for this. I'm just letting you all in behind the curtain because I know you love to see what's really going on.
I mean, you guys missed a wonderful...
We're nothing if we're not authentic and real with you guys.
You're welcome. How you doing?
I'm doing well, buddy. It was a great weekend. Man, what did we do this weekend? Bud Greenman and I played at the Save the Ponds event out at Paris Park, and it was so much fun. The people were so nice. What? Is he in the wrong spot now, Don? I'm telling you, if we stop one more time, I'm not doing this. This might be the first week we ever don't have a podcast.
Yeah.
If
you get 3 intros stacked together.
No
the
kidding.
show must go on.
The show must go on, and we've got a guest who's been sitting here for an hour while we embarrass ourselves trying to figure this whole how to podcast.
She could have knitted a sweater in this time. Just so you know.
Gosh. We're crazy. Okay, but we are in it. We're in it. It was a good weekend filled with music for me and work stuff, a little bit of golf. What about you, buddy?
I still getting acclimated to the Big Rapids life. Still trying to get the house in living condition. Still don't have a kitchen. Still showering at the gym. Still all those things. But that didn't stop us. We had homecoming last weekend, so we were able to get the kid ready for his game.
Did he go? Is he going to the dance?
He went to the dance.
Nice.
Yep. Had the whole photos in North End Park and that whole run of things.
Cute.
And yeah, it was fun. And we rode in I rode in the parade. A lot of fun waves.
For what?
JV football needed.
I didn't know you
couple
played.
Parents. I actually dropped out of JV football back in the day. Fun fact. But no, they were looking for some parents to kind of pull the trailer, and so we jumped in there with the city.
We've said this before, but this is the last time that we're going to miss a parade and not be part of it. We should have, it'd be great, a tank. What if we got a What's Up Big Rapids tank? Huh? Short of that. Well, listen, because I got a friend, Bruce. He's got all sorts of in connections with the military.
Okay.
He probably get us like an MRAP.
I'll tell you what. We have struggled to get this podcast off the ground.
Yeah, we couldn't even get
that.
We barely do the show today, but we're gonna have a tank.
Yeah, that would fix it. Everybody would know about us now.
What if we did one of those gator or like,
little tracks on them?
Yeah. Something totally different than everybody else is doing.
Hovercraft. We'd call our friend of the pod, Brian Miller, and be like, "Hey, do you guys have a hovercraft we can borrow?"
Or, hear me out. What if we got segways? And we worked up like a choreographed routine. We get Dom and we get our whole team on segways, and we do like
Paul Blart action. When he cuts that video over himself.
Look, mix Paul Blart with the Shriners Club from when we were kids.
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing.
In New Orleans, that's what every parade is.
Yeah,
they
you
all
and
do
me
dances
just whipping around in like figure eights.
Can I wear a fez? Fezzes are cool. I'm just saying it. If it's the Shriners, I want a fez.
That might be copyrighted to them. We'll have to come up with our own thing.
Okay. Yeah. What's Up Big Rapids?
We'll definitely put a hat on you though, because we don't want to see.
No.
that.
No, it was a good parade. Shout out Big Rapids. 2,000 plus kids, parents lined up from public safety all the way.
Big Rapids High School homecoming. That's wonderful.
There had to have been 20 plus floats. It was a big thing, and I was glad to be a part of it.
Well, I tell you what, if you missed that and you kind of feel like you wish you hadn't, you got another opportunity this weekend, right?
This Saturday. Yeah.
Tell them what's going on.
10:30 this weekend. Downtown will be the Ferris State homecoming parade.
Yep. Saturday is homecoming day for Ferris.
Yep.
10:30 for the parade downtown, and then the game kickoff is at 3. And if you wear gold, you're going to get a free gold, like a rally towel, so you can be, whipping those around to get the team hyped.
Yeah.
And to intimidate our enemies.
Yeah, we got to also enjoy the.
I think they call them opponents when you're in a sports thing. It's not a real war.
We did get to enjoy the president's box on Saturday. What? While the kid went off to the thing, I got to say Dr. Pink.
How's he doing?
He said hello.
Did he say what's up?
He said what's up, Big Rapids, and
nice.
He shook some hands. And there was a lot of people that go in those president's box. I don't know if you ever been on.
I do not envy that guy. I love that guy so much. He has to constantly.
He's talking the entire time. I feel bad he didn't get to see all the wonderful catches I got to play.
So Ferris won though, right?
They did.
Like decisively.
It was a big lead at half. We came down to watch the marching band, which did an awesome job. Shout out Dr.
Dan Atwood.
And we're like, yeah, they're up by a lot. Got a lot going on. We might as well head to the house. And then got a score update that I guess they made it a game, but
okay,
we didn't have to watch the second half.
Yeah,
crumble.
Well, congratulations to the Bulldogs then.
Did you see that second half of the Lions game the other day?
Well, I saw most of the first half, and I thought, okay, so first off, it was so great to watch the Lions score on their opening drive. Yeah. But then the Bears did too, and I was like, we might be in for like a bit of a slog here.
Yeah.
But then by the time I did have to stop watching, we were comfortably in the lead. How'd it go?
Yeah, the second half was just a bludgeon. I think the Bears had negative yards in the third quarter, and then they sat their starters. We all set the starters there in the fourth quarter because the game was out of hand by then.
Good.
But no, it was good to see them get back.
Football is so freaking tough that at any given moment you could lose your best people.
Oh yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like it could look routine. Like that's what I noticed sometimes.
I mean, the Bengals just lost their Pro Bowl quarterback.
Yeah, I mean,
for
you'll
3
see
months probably.
a play that looks like it looks routine, and then somebody doesn't get up.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's
dangerous.
And also, you got to watch games in vacuums, right? Like in the NFL. The worst teams can beat the best teams any weekend, And so when you have a couple good teams play against each other and somebody doesn't show up, a la week 1 with the Lions, what we see happens, where Green Bay just looks that much better, but we just didn't come out swinging.
Yeah, if anything, it was exactly what we needed. A good, hard, stiff slap in the face to say, hey, what are we doing here?
Yeah, it was nice.
We're not out here to goof around.
I had to watch it from the comfort of my bag chairs because my furniture is still up there. And that was a journey, but we'll talk about it. Also, it took me forever. We talked about furniture. You guys missed it.
You missed it. Sorry.
But one thing I didn't bring up is that when we finally found it,
there was a couch. They were looking for like a proper living room
nice set. We paid quite a bit for it, but took us a while, 2 weeks. Part of the promo is if the Lions win the Super Bowl, it's free.
That's a gamble.
Yeah.
Now, honestly,
I did give up 10%
for a Michigan sports team.
Why not?
That's actually not that much of a gamble on their part if you just historically. But I think they might. Yeah, you might win that bet.
Yeah, why not? I mean, well, of course, everybody I asked last week about it, like, did you watch the game Sunday? And I was like, yeah, I seen it.
We started week, so you could have taken 10% off now, or if the Lions win, it's free.
All of it.
When I was a kid, there was always this jewelry store that would run this promotion that if there was 6 inches of snow on Christmas,
that's so cool.
That what you had bought would be free. These, your engagement ring, your diamond earrings, That
promo isn't around anymore.
Well, I don't remember them ever having to pay up.
Huh. I was thinking maybe 1 year it got them, and that was it. I know they offer, so I being that I'm in marketing, I do know that Mattress Mac from Houston.
Oh, I remember.
Infamous $1 million. He'll pay for everybody's furniture. There's actually insurance that he purchases,
of course,
that protects him if they do win and he has to pay millions of dollars.
Just
for free
like
furniture.
everything else that seems too good to be true. There's always some little hook. Hey, we want to get moving because we've got a great guest this week, and she's been sitting here long enough. But we want to
stop laughing.
I know,
a long time ago.
We want to thank last week's guest, Darren Iozia from the Pioneer. He was fantastic. What a great guest! Getting to talk to someone who was raised in another country. And
different heritage,
just has great perspectives, and we just
different journey of life and career wise.
Yeah, and we barely even got into it. I mean, really, we just had such a nice time chatting with them. But thank you so much, and then also thank you to you guys who've been watching and sending in stuff. The funnest thing we got was something that came in today. I think Missy Montague, a listener, or a watcher, friend of the show, she said that she went with her family to that Mecosta County Regatta. Boat racing thing that we've been talking about. Yeah. And they loved it. We've got a clip. Looks like Dom's already got it up for you. And she said it was fantastic, that the boats were just whipping around, and they can't wait to go next year. Now, I don't know what the format was. To me, it looks like there's buoys out there, and you're sort of like, it's almost like a car race. You're racing around. I don't know how many laps or anything, how it worked, but she said it was fun, and so we just appreciate you guys giving us that feedback.
Yeah, and anything that comes across your guys' desk of events or anything like that, please send it to our Facebook. We'll talk about it. We'll do our best to get it on the show. We'll do something with it.
We're
always looking for feedback from the community.
And now we said that this Saturday is the homecoming parade at 10:30 for Ferris, and then 3:00 they're playing Rio Grande University, University of Rio Grande at 3. Okay, let's do our feel good moment of the week. I look forward to this now every week, and this week it's a young man that I know, Parker Eling, really nice kid, has achieved the rank of Eagle Scout, and now I salute him. I applaud him. I am jealous. I always wanted to be a scout, was never able to, and I've always thought that being an Eagle Scout was just a really good way to sort of be set up for life.
Yeah, it looks like on Sunday, they're the 28th. From 11 to 1, they're going to honor him at the Big Rapids Elks.
At the Elks, yeah. So Parker Eling, he has done it, man. He made it through he got all of the badges he needed to get. He's done it. He's achieved that very, I'm sure that's rarefied air, the ranks of Eagle Scout.
It's a heck of an accomplishment.
Do you guys want to guess how many U.S. presidents have been Eagle Scouts?
Now I was going to say, I think a strong proportion of them, I mean, not recently, but a strong proportion of them have been Eagle Scouts, from what I understand.
1.
What?
Wow.
1.
Was it Roosevelt, Teddy?
No, our very own Gerald R. Ford.
Okay.
Well, how about that?
Shout out.
Grand Rapids' own.
There you go.
Parker Eling.
That's interesting.
Following in the footsteps of...
I figured there'd be more.
I thought there was more.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot, Dom.
Yeah.
Thanks for making us look stupid.
You guys make it easier and easier every week.
We usually make you wait till the end to make us look dumb.
Hey, real quick before we move on to the list of events, one thing I did want to ask you, because you might have some news, and I seen them out there working on the building yesterday. The pawn shop has been recently purchased, and they've been started painting it. Any details that you know? It's brown. I know that.
Yep. I'm hoping that's not permanent. That's a starting point.
But it's a primer.
Unfortunately, that side needed, it just needed
the north side there.
Yeah, it was in, in the roof. Was leaking all down that side and was causing problems. So I think it's probably more an attempt to just sort of seal things up before winter.
Okay.
But, the building was purchased by the business owner from next door.
Yep, that's what I heard.
Paz's
Pub.
restaurant, Paz's Pub. I believe that she's going to reopen her boutique in there. There's a couple of apartments upstairs.
Yeah.
I don't exactly know the timeline on that. I think it'll take time.
People love that building, though. It's like,
do they?
Yeah,
because I had it for sale for years. Nobody loved it.
Not necessarily wanting to put
I've been trying to sell that building since 2019, I believe, and people didn't love it.
Well,
people often suggested it be torn down.
but they're going to be glad it's still there. When the time comes. I just seen it yesterday, and I thought, Chris probably knows something about this, and.
Tell you what, between that, I haven't seen any activity at the movie theater, even though I emailed the guy who owns it, and he did respond that, I couldn't exactly understand what he meant about his timeline, but they're moving forward.
Okay.
Cool. I'll just trust his word on that. The restaurant, they are working in there.
Yeah.
The pizza place.
Yep. The
Village Inn.
Yep. Across from Old Penny's. Yeah.
But boy, if anybody has any ideas for businesses, there are several prime spots downtown for rent for $500 a month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. There's some decent spots for sure.
Yeah.
Another thing that I seen that is not on our sheet, but I wanted to mention, Crusted Creations has their bar open, and they've made some progress
man,
down
that's been
there.
Like a couple years coming.
Yeah,
That's great.
it sounds like they've kind of worked getting the space more proper, and they're expanded down there. So
Tell you what,
go check
that
them out.
restaurant is huge. Now, I don't know if you've been in there, but it started out with they were using just one little section of that building. Now I think they're using 2 or 3 sections of it, and so there's. You could have you could have parties in there. Like if you need a place to host, like just a meal type of a thing.
Yep.
Perfectly fine spot.
Yeah. No, and their pizza's delicious. So go check them out.
You know, I like those like garlic knot things, or you know what I mean. I don't remember what they call them. Maybe it's garlic knots.
Yeah,
but
they're delicious.
They have their own little crusted creations bread
parm,
that's good.
butter.
Yep. All right, let's keep moving, buddy, because we got to get to our guest here. Let's talk about Light Up the Night. Or I'm sorry, it's not Light Up the Night. Light Up the Night comes later, but Artworks Gala first, right?
Yeah, this Friday, September 19th, the Artworks Gala 2025, a silver affair will be at the David L. Eisler Center. At Ferris, there will be door prizes, buffet dinner, card-only bar, live music and dancing. The event tickets are $75. You can get those tickets online or at the Painted Turtle gift shop in Artworks.
That's a pretty fancy event. I've been a bunch of times. You know, it's really like a classy night. Have you been?
I have not. I have not been to that gala. I would. Not this week. I'm too busy right now.
Well, there's a lot of galas, and you're a busy guy. Your dance card's pretty full.
Yeah, we got football on Thursday.
I was able to get out of it because Siobhan is going with her friend Kim from Angels as they were going to like represent Angels. That's why Light Up the Night was on my mind because that's what they're planning. But the Artworks Gala is probably getting more and more important to them and their mission. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think it's their primary fundraiser for the entire year. It's how they're able to put on the different gallery events that they host, but also the different classes that they do for the community and for kids.
Yeah.
There's always a lot going on at Artworks that people don't even know about. If you've been maybe just feeling a little melancholy or like out of sorts, or like you'd like to maybe have something to do with your hands, I encourage you to check out Artworks' schedule of classes. Learn to do sculpting or mosaic or painting or dancing or something. And
I don't think people realize
art, wood carving. Before you know it, you'll have a whole thing going on. You know,
you have a whole shed full of carved animals and
a whole group of new friends and maybe new fans and customers and stuff like that. You get a whole thing going.
They find out you're some kind of one of a kind type sculptor or something.
That's right. Who knows? Now, since I did bring it up, let's show this. Light Up the Night, beautiful graphic. That's November 7th. You still got time to get your tickets for this, but this is the major fundraiser for Angels of Action every year. They partner with Century 21 White House out in Canadian Lakes and M&M Schneider Electric usually, and some other folks to put that on. And this is also a very impressive event. And I love their graphic this year.
Looks like it's sponsored by Harlequin Romance. I'm just saying that.
Now, I was thinking that if the writers from The Office, BJ Penn and Mindy Kaling, if they wrote a Harlequin romance novel about their own lives, that is the graphic that would be on the book.
I mean,
do you see it?
Yeah. What's up, dog? What's the thing? Woof.
Oh, Woof.
Woof. Woof. The owner and creator of Woof definitely would throw himself into an AI program to look out like that. Yes, 100%.
Anyway, they're doing something a little bit different this year in that it's going to be a masquerade party. If you've been before, they always get creative. They'll auction off fully decorated Christmas trees or different things. This year they are doing masquerade themed events. So custom masks and things like that, I guess.
No, it's very, very cool. Very fun night. And yeah, tickets are on sale now. $150 per guest, $1,500 for a reserved table, which is you, 8 guests, plus some other exclusive
wine and dinner
perks,
and exclusive perks,
which is fun. So no, that'll be a good event.
All right, what else?
I was thumbing around and I seen that the Big Rapids City Parks and Recreation page put out a cool little flyer here of all the fun and fitness activities for this fall. Everything from water aerobics to pickleball, which obviously is well attended. Even some fun stuff in here. Senior fit time, Latin cardio dance, and even Get Up and Groove, which I believe is like a Zumba of some sort. But yeah, go check out the Big Rapids City.
Yeah, most of these things are free, gang, and others are like, $2, $3, $4, $5.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
$5
per session.
Per session, 20 for an entire class. Yeah, no, there's very, very
what a great
cheap
graphic too. I love the flyer. Isn't Canva cool? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Isn't Canva cool?
That's very cool. That's a very cool flyer.
Okay. Speaking of Angels of Action, I know we bring them up all the time, but we mentioned this last week. There's a car show coming up on September 20th. That's Saturday.
Yep.
Saturday at 9 a.m. is registration for the Shine It, Show It, Stow It 4th Annual Baker Group Car Show. Registration's at 9, awards are at 2:30. They actually give away a $500 cash prize to the first place winner, plus 4 trophies to the top 40. Plus 10 $100 giveaways are up for grabs. So that's fantastic. All proceeds go to Angels. They are going to have a food truck down there provided by the Yellow Window and music, 50/50, raffle items, all that good stuff, okay? And that's at the Baker Chevy dealership at 14120 Northland Drive.
Yeah, if a auto dealer is putting on a car show, there's going to be some nice cars there.
I would hope so. I'm really glad they're doing this. That's pretty cool. Paul Quant told me about this earlier, tagged me in this thing. The FSU is starting this arts and lecture series. Okay, they're bringing in people who are, very niche sort of folks. Like, for instance, Jason Hansen was the former Detroit Lions kicker.
Go kicker, yeah.
Like, he was really, really great. He's like coming 100
years.
He's coming in November. You know what I mean?
That's very cool.
Yeah, but the one that's coming up first is a lady who is a multiple Grammy Award-winning songwriter. Her name is Natalie Hemby, and she's written songs for Lady Gaga, Miranda Lambert, Keith Urban, and a lot more. And I want to say that her thing is called like The Art of the Song or something like that.
It was something like that.
I wish they would just put it up there.
Yeah.
But that's going to be September 30th. That's next week, September 30th at 7 p.m. It's free, and it is at the David Eisler Center in the ballrooms at 7 o'clock. Okay.
Very cool. It looks like it starts September the 30th and runs through next March with
pretty spread out events.
All kinds of different stuff too, from music to athletes to film.
Yep, you can go to
some politics, and
they set up a special website for it. It's called ferrisal.com. So Ferris, the letter A, the letter L, all one word, ferrisal.com, and that's for arts and lecture.
Very cool. Bringing some.
If you come,
famous
you will
people
see
to
me
Big
there
Rapids.
because I will be there. I'm definitely going to that event.
An event I will be going to. I'm not quite sure you are yet.
Dude,
we've said we were gonna. I'm racing. We're racing.
Did you already register?
No, not yet.
Well, register us.
Next Saturday, the 27th, we'll be doing the R2 ResRun 25. This is a building fund raiser for Res Life of Big Rapids.
And boy, they need it. This week was berserk, man.
Oh, the third service.
That third service was. There had to have been 700 people probably trying to get into a room that only holds
4. How many? About 4, I think.
About 400.
Yeah.
So, we're 18 months out minimum. From having a new.
That was the update we got
from having a larger sanctuary, but they are making a huge dent in the money needed to raise in order to do it. And this event goes towards it as well. It's a 5K, a 10K, and a half marathon. Mm-hmm. Pat and I are going to do the 5K. Siobhan and her friend, they just told me this morning they're signing up for the 10K.
Yeah.
So
and it is a walk run, so all ages and fitness levels are welcome to join. Looks like we're gonna go through the river walk, through the White Pine Trails, kind of similar probably to the one we ran last time.
Probably the exact same route.
Yep. So that is September 27th, bright and early.
I've been using my rowing machine, trying to stave off this fatness, get my cardio back up. So it's
not just collecting clean clothes.
No, it isn't.
Right,
we're using it. In fact, everybody's been using it. Everybody's like really digging the new rowing machine, because we got to get in shape, because we're not only running this race, we're running the one in October as well, Skeleton Skurry.
Yeah, the Skeleton Skurry will be the morning of Fall Fest, October 25th, 8 to 12. This is hosted by the Big Rapids Pioneer, where all proceeds will go to our friends, Angels of Action. This will be in the morning. There will be prizes for the top 3 finishers and the best costume. We talked about this. We're gonna put together a solid costume and surprise everybody.
I think we should get a good costume together.
Nobody knows. If you have recommendations on what we should wear,
right, let us know.
Maybe we'll go as Dumb and Dumber.
Right, Lloyd and whatever, Frank and Lloyd or whatever they were. And maybe we could get Darren. As we get closer to that, maybe he might want to do some sort of a tie-in. With the race, since they're putting it on. And maybe we can do something to help them, and vice versa. You know what I mean? We'll put silly costumes on and go around.
Yeah, no, that'd be all right. And then also, I talked about it, but I did see that the event is created for this coming Fall Fest, October 25th. That is downtown, Trunk or Treat. They are taking sign-ups for trunks. If you want to get involved, reach out to the DBA. If you want to get a booth, if you want to be a vendor, if you want to be a sponsor, they're working on it right now, so reach out to them.
Excellent. Are either of these next? Let me know what else is important to you, because otherwise,
well, I do know that on this coming Thursday, we have a comedy show.
Okay.
It's at this place.
Do we like comedy?
Yeah.
Oh, we do? We like comedy? I like comedy.
Yeah. Haven't heard any yet today.
I love comedy. Dang it, Dom. We were funny the first 2 times we did this.
Yeah, Drew Nickens is coming to the Peaks, and we have a guest to talk about it.
That's right. So at the Peaks, this coming Thursday, that's like a couple days, guys, probably tomorrow from the time you hear this, we have a national touring comedian coming into the area. He's bringing support acts, and a couple of local folks are also going to be getting up there to make you laugh. Drew Nickens hits the mitten. This is a tour this guy is doing. We've mentioned it a couple times. You've seen him on Kill Tony. And he's going to be performing at the Peaks Event Center, one of our favorite venues, this Thursday, September 18th, starting, what time are they starting?
7:30.
Starting at 7:30. Well, I'll tell you what, to talk about it and to give us a little more insight on the Peaks and what's all going on out there and what the dream is and the vision is, we brought in one of the owners, Alicia Pillbeam, to kind of tell us a little bit more. Would you please help me welcome owner of the Peaks Event Center, Alicia Pillbeam.
Thank you.
And we are so sorry that we are the most rubbish podcast of
really
all
entertaining
podcasts.
So far, yeah.
We get things wrong all the time.
You got to see the technical difficulties.
Sorry, you got to see us wrestle with all that.
You're men of the people. It's okay.
Yeah, we're regular people.
We're trying. That's it.
Well, thank you so much for being here. How long have you guys had the Peaks now?
November will be 2 years since purchase.
2 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. 2 years. It flies.
And you guys have, you make me tired when I hear about the things you guys are doing and are going for and all that. I mean, you're really putting everything into this.
Yeah,
huh?
we need the Celsius sponsorship.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, that would be cool.
So what are you guys working on? You guys, is this we're told this is the start of the comedy series?
Yes,
is this kicking it off?
Kicking it off. We're trying to do it with a big bang with Drew Nickens. He, like you said, he is a national touring comedian. He's from the show Kill Tony, which, if you're not aware, is a pretty tough crowd to please. And he is actually a golden ticket winner.
Oh, nice.
Meaning he can go up on that stage anytime he wants to. It's a high honor. And I am just so glad to have him. I spoke to him earlier today on the phone. Complete sweetheart. I mean, he was in the military, so he was calling me ma'am, which I was like, don't love that, but
very polite.
He was very polite and respectful.
Oh, is he a Texas guy or no?
Yes, he is.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, that comes with the territory.
Yeah. I like Miss is okay for me, but ma'am, is a little.
You're not quite ready for it.
Yeah, not quite. Yeah.
Don't worry, not many people are calling you ma'am yet, Alicia.
Yeah.
You still are very young.
Yeah.
I tried briefly to describe what Kill Tony was because neither one of us really knew. We've never watched a whole episode or anything, but we're familiar a little bit. I know who Tony Hinchcliffe is from the roasts and different things. And so we tried to describe what that show is. And it sounds brutal. It's worse than American Idol, I would say.
Yeah. So basically you have, I think it's 2 minutes.
I think it's 1 minute.
It's
crazy.
You pretty much just have to make everybody laugh, and you have a very limited amount of time, and pretty much if you can do that, you can make it in comedy.
Right.
And so, like I said, Drew has gotten
you have to do it with those
succeeded.
pro comedians making fun of you right off to the side too.
Oh yeah, it's nerve-wracking.
Yeah, so it's not only just that you have to do it in front of not a cold audience, but you're coming out cold. So it's not like you can say, "Hey everybody, how's it going?" Because now you've just wasted 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You need to get into a joke and get going.
I got to make you laugh quickly.
Yeah,
Right.
you have to be thick-skinned and funny.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, because then, like I said, then the actual comedians are going to destroy you afterwards. Right. But if you can make it, if you can overcome all that, you've got your foot in the door. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're
well, now he's got the golden ticket.
Got
he
the
can
golden
do whatever
ticket.
he wants to. He can go on there at any time and just.
And now he's touring the country with Kill Tony on his, byline till he makes it on like Kimmel or Fallon.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And then it's as seen
as seen on the Late Show.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There's Kill Tony on Netflix right now. So if you guys are interested in catching up a little bit about it, leave your pearls at home. But it's fun.
It's not a kid show.
No.
We're not recommending this for the family, but
No.
if you're an adult and you like comedy, it is a really interesting format.
But can you talk about anybody else coming up? Do you have some family friendly comedy coming? I know you guys are always planning some stuff.
He is gonna be I told him what kind of crowd Big Rapids is, and he's ready for us. He gets it, and like I said, he's a complete sweetheart. So I have no doubt that he's gonna go over really great with our crowd. Yeah. And honestly, we did comedy all last year, and I was really shocked at how open and how much people did laugh at like some really crazy kind of things that were happening.
We should not
I was kind of the boss, trying to make the event happen. I'm kind of like looking all over, like, okay, is that like. That's funny to me, but is everybody else thinking it's funny? And sure enough, people come in and they kind of drop their expectations and they're ready to laugh. So I'm proud of Big Rapids for,
Yeah, people having fun. I'm so glad you're providing a spot for that. You know what I mean? An atmosphere for that, because there's not another venue you can go to right now around here and see any stand-up comedy or I mean, there's a few places that do music, but that's it. And you guys have had magicians and dancers and
dueling pianos.
Right.
Yeah, we had a awesome summer season doing all that stuff. And I just want to take a really quick second to thank anybody who came out and participated in those events. We had an absolute blast. We are planning on doing it next year again. And I've really enjoyed providing entertainment and culture and just all around weird stuff for Big Rapids, because it's something that has been needed for a long time. And
there's not anybody really looking to fill that weird niche.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's
a little
going
bit of
on?
strangeness.
Yeah. And when people always ask for things, but nobody's out there doing it, but you guys are.
Well, let me point out that you guys aren't just about weird stuff. You're a proper rentable venue that is flexible. You guys can do any sort. You can have weddings, funerals, anything in between. Baby celebration.
It's a build your own adventure.
Any celebration or any sort of a get together. I mean, what's the capacity?
299.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's a lot.
I've seen a lot of people
That's
at the event
indoors.
this weekend.
And then they have it's a prop. I mean, has that proper ever done outdoor events?
We have outdoor wedding ceremonies, and then we have had like business summits who will do breakaway sessions, and they've gone outside to the pavilion and done like outdoor activities.
Yeah.
The Hunties Family Day was partially outside. They had a petting zoo, they had face painting, they had blow up, rides and whatnot. So yeah, the outdoor space can absolutely be utilized.
So there you
as
go.
well.
I mean, there's not very much these guys can't do for you, and they're super reasonable. I've been a part of a couple groups that have hired them to host our events, and it's gone great every time. The food's been great. The environment's great. It's easy to get to, easy to park. You know what I mean? Just why stress? Why stress about having all your family over to your house? Just do it here. You know what I'm saying? Doing it at the Peaks.
Yeah.
Easy.
Have your family
We even
fun
clean
day
it
there.
up for you. All you have to do is take your belongings that you came with.
Take your uncle, wake him up, and get him out.
Get them off their couch because they got a couch in there.
Take the family and go with you, and then you guys are just off. You're done. You don't have to do dishes. You don't have to do any of it. I'm telling you. Think about it. Just think about it for
And it's a
family
beautiful
reunions
space.
or Christmas events.
You
Thank
guys
you.
have been putting a lot of effort. I know Jeremiah said that he painted
Yeah.
a lot, the whole
He
building, I think he said.
Literally two hands, I guess. He single-handedly painted the entire building, and it turned out great. It was actually a custom color that we all had different colors that we kind of liked, but it's like, oh, I wish this had this of this element, and we thought, let's mix them all together,
There
make
you
our
go.
own color. So,
Fun.
Do you have a name? Did you guys name the color once you did it?
I guess it's going to be the Peaks Bronze.
There
Peaks
you go.
Bronze.
Yeah.
Peaks
Love
Bronze.
it. Well, it looks great, and
Thank you.
it's super comfortable inside. They've got a bar. I mean, they can do anything that you guys want in that area. They've got a kitchen. They can, they got they know what they're doing. They can give you options. If somebody has certain specific dietary restrictions or whatever, they can be flexible with all that. So, when you guys took it over, when you bought it, what was sort of like the wildest dream? What would be like where you guys will just be like, we did it. We've made it now. We've done it.
Honestly, for me personally, it has been the comedy nights. Like, I really feel strongly about being a good comedy venue and being a venue for like cool live events like the magic show
I love
and the
that.
dueling pianos. Like, I really wanted to bring some life into the building and like some unique experiences. And I have been a huge fan of comedy. I've done stand-up comedy myself
Very cool.
in the past.
I'm jealous.
I'm going to be hosting on Thursday too.
Nice. So
you
you're
know,
actually going to be up
Yeah,
there. That's
yeah.
great.
Cracking some jokes.
yeah.
Nice.
If you guys
Oh
have
my
any
gosh.
ideas, let me know.
Oh, you'll do great.
Yeah,
I've always been too big of a coward. I mean, I have spoken a lot, and so I've cracked jokes in front of people, and they've laughed. So I've kind of cheated my way into stand up, but not ever had the guts to go
Write jokes and
Well,
set 'em
I
up.
It's a
have written
craft.
some
It
jokes.
really,
It
truly
is.
is.
I have, but I've never had the guts to go to like an open mic night and actually say, I am doing stand-up comedy, and here I go, and tell me what you think.
Is the beginning of the evening, is it still an open mic situation? I know you guys did that a little bit last year, right?
Yes. So last year we did have some locals who did a quick 5 minutes to start the show out. And we're not doing that for this show, but going forward on the rest of the shows, this is going to be a monthly event. We're going to have comedy once a month. It's going to be Thursdays for this month and next month, and then we're going to actually switch to Fridays.
Cool.
So that more people can attend as well.
Date night, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but we will still be needing local amateur comedians.
Well, there you
There
go.
you go.
Chris,
Go
you
te-
will
yeah,
have your
come on.
opportunity
Maybe I
if
can
you
get my
want.
shot. You know what? I've got a little bit more time now. Maybe I can craft a few jokes.
I
and
wonder if
get
we
up
can do
there.
If
like
I
a
can
Penn
do
and
it, you
Teller
can do it.
situation. You know what I mean? Like
Maybe we do a buddy
Yeah,
comedy
we'll take
thing.
WUBR to the stage.
There you go.
know? I don't see,
But if you're listening to this and that's your dream, you've had that dream to get up on stage and tell some jokes and haven't had the opportunity, well, I know a venue for you. It's called the Peaks Event Center, and they're doing monthly comedy nights. So get to know Alicia here, and maybe you'll get your shot. But for this event, we do have 2 locals who are going to be doing their thing, and neither one of them, it's their first time. They've done this before, but still, this isn't their full-time job. They're amateurs. One is our friend Kyle Wells, He's a DJ at a local radio station here. He's very comfortable on a mic. He's funny. He's great. I'm sure he'll do good. Yeah. And then Tyler Jones, I've heard, has done this before. You saw him before.
I feel like he was an opener last year.
Yeah, they're not necessarily amateurs, and we may or may not have a little surprise for them. At the show, so you'll have to come.
You're gonna put them through the Kill Tony experience.
What happens?
That could be
after
great.
1 minute. You start playing music. And...
No, they meow at him and stuff.
You're just gonna have to see it maybe.
Okay, well, so what is the biggest use of the event center to date? Is it weddings?
We have done quite a few weddings, and I've loved all of the brides and grooms. They have been so grateful, almost to the point where I'm like, okay, it's okay. Like, it's my honor. I promise you. It's like, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And they can drive by, on their way to work or, on the way to town and be like, oh, that's where we got married. Remember, and like kind of like reminisce and whatnot. I would say the biggest events have been either the comedy shows or some of our business events. We've had the U.S. Postal Service use us, and they have repeatedly came back to us, and they're actually hosting a murder mystery.
It's because they used your address. They used your address on the return label, so they just keep coming. They just keep coming back.
And then Ferris also uses us a lot too. We do a lot of events for Ferris faculty and for Ferris students.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, how is you guys' schedule looking for this coming holiday season? People are start booking.
If you would like to book your Christmas party for your business or your family, definitely go ahead and do it now. You can reach me at thepeaksbr.com and fill out one of our info request forms, and that's the best way to get a hold of me. It puts you right in the queue, and I will not miss it. So
yeah, I also know you guys are really active on social media, so I'm sure anybody has a quick question or something.
You, right?
Oh yes, absolutely. If you message us on Facebook, I will get it immediately.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great,
awesome. Anything planned? Any big plans for the Peaks? Any renovations? Anything that you haven't told us yet?
We're still cooking some stuff up, so we'll see.
No
but
sneak peeks.
Definitely the comedy night. We are definitely planning something big for New Year's.
Okay.
We are going to have some comedy. We may have some live music as well.
Yeah, I was just gonna sort of just put it out there. I'm part of a couple pretty good bands, and Handed Giants in particular could be a pretty good sized venue.
Could be a good place for that. Good band to bring in the new year with.
No kidding. We could maybe be part of something. We should have an album release right about, in that time. So maybe that would work out.
Interesting.
Because last time the sawmill was too small.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
that was I was part of that.
Couldn't contain the power.
Just couldn't contain it. It wasn't us. We were comfortable there. It was Pat had to stand outside and look at us through the window.
It's like, hey, knocking on the window. I text him a picture from outside.
Well, I thank you so much, Alicia, for coming and hanging out with us. You were one of the people that have been on our list. You and Jeremiah, we knew we would get you. I mean, we talk about you guys so often anyway, because you guys are one of the ones that is constantly bringing cultured entertainment through our area, and we're so appreciative for it. Even if we miss it, we're appreciative of the effort.
Yep.
And so I want to thank you for coming and being part of the What's Up Big Rapids family. Yeah. From now on, you got an open invite. You got a golden ticket.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a golden ticket. You can come on stage anytime you want to. Yeah. And please continue to let us know how we can help partner with you guys to make the venue a success. If we can do ticket giveaways and promote stuff, we promise we'll do it, because we love you guys and we want to see you succeed.
Yes.
Thank you. It's my absolute pleasure. And I just wanted to say that we still have tickets for Thursday. If you can buy them ahead of time, I really suggest that you do, because it could sell out. And you can get those tickets at thepeaksbr.com.
Awesome.
Thepeaksbr.com.
Go follow them on everything. Stay tuned on what they got coming.
Okay. All right. Thanks again, Alicia. Yes, Dominic, what have you got for us, my man?
Well, you gave me a lot to work with today. So
we said a lot of dumb things today.
So just by any the University of Rio Grande,
Yeah.
who they are the fighting the Red Storm.
Okay.
That's why we're wearing gold on a Saturday.
Yeah,
Anyone want to guess where they're from?
I'm thinking Texas.
Texas.
Ohio.
All right.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
I know.
Does the Rio Grande? No, the Rio Grande is the border.
It's the border of Texas.
I don't disagree with you. I can only read what I see on the internet.
Did you say Ohio?
Ohio. That's another
The
good
armpit
reason.
of America.
Gosh, nothing makes me angrier. Just kidding.
You said that the Village Inn Pizza was coming downtown Big Rapids. We all know it's not Village Inn. What is it, guys?
It's a Cottage.
Cottage
Cottage
Inn
Inn.
Pizza.
Gosh darn it.
And Pat, I'm actually disappointed on this one for you. Chris, unfortunately, repeatedly said BJ Penn, who we both know was the UFC
that's
fighter.
an MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Who did I
Not
know?
BJ Novak, who was a writer on
I
The
probably
Office.
said it. Well, here's the good thing. I only said it one time on this recording because the other two recordings were wasted. So all those other times where I was talking about BJ Penn, the MMA fighter who's recently seemed to have gone a little slippy. Our prayers for BJ Penn and his family.
Did you watch that fight on Saturday? Canelo versus Crawford?
I did.
That was such a good
Holy
such
cow!
a
I
good
don't know
fight.
if I've ever seen better. I mean, I don't know if
Yeah.
I've ever had more respect for boxing at the lower weights.
I was watching with the middle kid, and I said, honestly, if either one of these were somebody else on the other side, they'd be beating the snot out of them.
Oh my
Though
gosh.
that was peak boxing that I'll probably see.
The last boxing match I really was in, that I've cared about or watched, were heavyweight matches.
Yeah.
You know,
like
Fury and Tyson and
Tyson Fury and
Wilder.
yeah,
Fury Wilder.
yeah, Fury, yeah.
I mean, but those terrify me.
Devontae Wilder.
I mean, to see the men of that size wail on each other is like, oh my gosh, this is
I still
so much
remember.
damage.
I mean, like Tyson Holyfield, like some of those bigger ones from the '90s that I still remember those, even though we couldn't afford them and had to watch the highlights.
Yeah, but hey, congrats to Crawford on holding 3 belts. That's
he
never
weighted up.
happened.
He weighted up, right? Like he went up 2 different weight classes.
Yeah, so he holds
to,
3 weight class belts now. That's never been done before, I don't believe.
Yeah,
in
43
the modern era.
I believe.
Yeah, never been beaten. And
Shout out him, man.
I wouldn't mess with that dude.
Yeah, no.
I'm not messing with that dude.
I was very late to get over to like almost 2:00 in the morning, but I was at the church bright and early, wasn't I, Don?
I was gonna say I was there at 6:45 for call time. Dom, anything
all.
else? Okay,
All right.
great. It's been a good show, but we do have other. We got to get our guest out of here. I got to go help some people close on a house. We got other things going on, so been a good show though.
That's what's up.
Honestly, the last time that we had a show glitch on us, and we had to redo it, we lost. It was awful. We lost all our energy. I feel like this was okay.
Yeah, no, we bounced back.
This was okay.
Resilient.
We're resilient.
Yes.
That's what it is. You
anything.
can't teach that. Okay?
Intangible.
That's intangible. For What's Up Big Rapids, we are your hosts. I'm Chris J.
And I'm Pat Brooks.
Just remember, kids, kindness is contagious. Go out there and be the example you want to see. We're all watching, and we're counting on you. All right? Hit it down.
See you next week.